Howdy folks, it's your friend Fishing with Dom. Today I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite soft baits of all time, and that is the Berkley Havoc Pit Boss. Designed by Skeet Reese, professional Bassmaster Elite Series angler. You probably heard his name, no big deal. And his autograph is actually on this hat. Right there. Steve's a good friend of mine. Fantastic bait. Came out about 6-7 years ago when Berkley released this Havoc line. I already got one out of the package here. This is one of my favorite crawdad baits of all time. I'm going to tell you why. Doesn't come scented. The Havoc lines, they're not scented, but they are poured with precision in their molds to have incredible action. And there's a reason so many professional bass anglers, amateurs, and noobs to the game fish with this bait, because it catches fish and it can be used anywhere, any sort of way. When it comes to flipping heavy cover, this is my go-to flipping bait just because it's very, very slender. The craws are the only thing coming off of it. It punches into reeds and mats and timber beyond comparison with other baits I've used in the past. There are a lot of other good flipping baits on the market, but this one, it goes through easy, comes out easy, and offers a lot of action and temptation to seduce a bass into striking it. Got these very nice groves and ridges along the top of it. It's going to feel very, very lifelike. And on the bottom side here, you see these ribs. I'm not 100% sure exactly what the ribs do, but I have noticed if you are fishing with added scent on these bad lads, you want liquid mayhem or some other sort of scented gel, you'd pour it right here in the channel, and I just apply it in between these ribs. It's going to stay there and give this bait a lot more scent. If you look in the middle of the bottom here, there's a median style of channel. So when you're rigging this on a Texas rig or on a jig, hey, you've got a rough idea on where the middle of that bait is. It was very helpful for me many years ago when I was learning how to perfectly rig them every single time. But for flipping especially, I'm going to find that middle channel, put that point of my Trocar TK130 about halfway through the bait, and just let her rip, tater chip. This bait's ready to catch some fish. Now, this color is plum? Yep, just the plum. And it's not the only package I have. I've got the Okeechobee Craw color right here. I bought a whole bunch of these years ago, and I put them in a Ziploc baggie. And because there's a whole bunch of baits in the bag, I put salt on them to protect the plastic from rubbing off on one another, messing up the color and whatnot. But Okeechobee Craw and plum, two of my favorite colors. These are, I'm willing to bet these are the only colors I've fished with this bait in the past year. Fished with a lot of others in the past, but I absolutely love this bait. On a Texas rig, it fishes very well. It fishes a lot like other craws, gives off a lot of action, catches a lot of fish. Throw it around lily pads, docks, pontoon boats, boat houses. Boat houses are overlooked a lot of the time. Anywhere a crawfish can go, you fish this bad boy. It catches fish. Very, very versatile. I jig fish with it a lot, actually. I recently released a video of me talking about my favorite jig fishing baits. And this is on the list for a reason, because I can fish this bait on a jig. I can pump it, I can pick it up, I can fish it on a stand-up jig to where it's in that defensive stance to warn off a smallmouth or largemouth bass that might come cruising after it. But there's a reason this bait is still on the market and has been ever since Havoc was introduced. It catches fish. And another side to the Havoc line, I don't know if you see this price point. I bought this bag at my local Dunham's for $3.50. Throw in a little tax for Uncle Sam. Hey, under $4 for a bag of 8 quality baits? Man, you can't beat that. You can't beat that whatsoever, and especially with a lot of the Havoc rebates that Berkley has going out there and all the sales that go on from time to time. You can get these baits very, very affordable. Fantastic stuff. Not too wide. Very, very durable, but soft plastic. They're not too soft. They're going to rip. They're going to hang up. I've caught a few fish with the same bait, even flipping. For how much flipping destroys your bait after a while with such a meaty hook punching through it, they hold up very, very well. And I'm handling that plum since the start of this video, but this Okeechobee craw's been probably my favorite color I've been fishing with over the years. Catches fish, dirty water, clean water. It works, and it just slid right out of my hand. But the Berkley Havoc Pit Boss, I know a lot of people fish with it. I know a lot of Elite Series anglers fish with it. I know the Shryock brothers absolutely love this bait, and I do. If I had to pick 10 baits of all time, or 10 baits that are currently on the market right now, or even 5 soft baits I'll fish with for an entire year, you're darn right this Pit Boss is going to be on there because it catches fish. You can fish it anywhere. Large and smallmouth bass love it. They love it, love it, love it. And come to think about it, anything that would hit a crawdad would probably hit this bait. It swims a little bit differently. There's a lot to offer from it. Just toss it around back here. Got a lot of flexibility, very soft, but yet very, very durable. For the price, you can't beat it. Now, if you have any experience fishing with this Pit Boss, let me know on my social media handles, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, @FishingWithDom, or let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. But until next time, I'm Fishing with Dom. This is a bait review of the Berkley Havoc Pit Boss. One of, if not, my favorite soft baits of all time, and my most successful soft baits of all time. Get you some. You'll love it, I promise. Take it easy, folks. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.